back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Becca. I'm a full-time software engineer, part-time Pilates instructor, and someone with multiple interests, multiple passions, and I want to help you live your most productive, healthy life. Today, I'm going to share how I stay productive, focused, and eliminate distractions while working from home as a software engineer. If you implement the suggestions in this video and you make them part of your routine and your daily habits, you'll find that they'll become second nature to you. You'll find that you don't need to waste time on these decisions and you won't have that decision fatigue. This will make it so much easier to follow all of these and help you regain that focus. Now, that routine doesn't start from the moment you sit at your desk. It starts from the moment that you wake up, or even from the night before. We want to make it as easy as possible for us to stay focused during our workday, so we need to put those systems in place. Now first, let's talk about sleep. Sleep is important for literally every aspect of your life and every health aspect. Without proper sleep, it's really hard to focus properly during the day. My phone is always on airplane mode during the night. If you can, it's probably better if you can keep that phone outside of your room, but I use my phone as my alarm, so I put it on airplane mode. This means I'm not interrupted throughout the night with notifications, but it also means I don't scroll first thing when waking up. This means you can be more efficient with your morning routine and it will help you stay focused. Having time on your phone isn't a bad thing in itself, but we want to make sure that time is intentional. It can be so easy to get lost and carried away just scrolling through your phone and on social media that it can throw you off for the rest of your day. Keeping a clear mind throughout the morning and setting those intentions can really help set the tone of the rest of your day. This is why it's so important to customize your phone and your laptop. We want to remove the distractions. So we want to move Instagram and X and any other apps that are taking away our focus. We want to take them off that home screen. We want to make it less tempting for us to click on those apps when we get bored. We want to make it harder for ourselves. On your laptop, for example, consider downloading browser extensions to maybe block distracting websites, increase your productivity, or maybe limit the time you're on certain apps. And set yourself a time limit on certain apps like Instagram, so that even when you take breaks from work, you don't spend too long scrolling. In today's modern world, we are constantly overstimulated. We're never giving our brains enough time to switch off. Scrolling on your phone may be tiring you out and draining your energy even more. It doesn't always feel like a proper break when you're scrolling. Maybe set aside a 5 to 10 minute slot, maybe after lunch or something, where you can catch up on your socials. That way you can keep it to a controlled amount of time without getting carried away. And we're making it intentional. And an even better idea is to step away from your screens entirely and maybe get some fresh air or take a break to do some of your household chores. However you want to schedule your breaks is up to you, but it's so important that you're taking time to switch off from work. And anyone who says they can work the whole day without taking any breaks is either lying or they're not being as efficient as they think they are with their time, and they're not being that productive. We are not machines and we can't work through the day 12 hours a day or however long without taking any breaks. Some people like the Pomodoro technique, and you've probably heard of this, but it's where you work for 25 minutes, schedule a 5-minute break, and then work for another 25 minutes. And you keep going in blocks like this, having these 5-minute breaks. Now for me personally, I don't really find that approach that beneficial. I don't like it because I don't want to be interrupted when I'm in flow state or when I'm in deep focus mode. If I'm in deep focus and that timer goes off, it can really throw me off, and it's so much harder to get back into where you were before. You don't want to lose that train of thought. And so I don't think 25 minutes is kind of a great time range for me. Regular breaks are still so important though. But the way I like to structure it is I personally work for as long as I can focus. Sometimes this can be up to 3 hours, and it really depends on the day, and it will vary person to person as well. But I like to work for as long as I can with that true deep focus, and then only take a break once I feel my focus starting to fade. So for me, my productive time is in the morning. So generally I can work for longer periods of time during the morning, and maybe my breaks will become more regular during the afternoon. But however you want to structure it, These breaks are essential for keeping your focus, keeping you productive, and essentially avoiding burnout as well. And now when I work, I personally like to have my phone in a completely different room. I don't like to have it next to me while working, as it can definitely get in the way and can definitely be very distracting. And this allows me to fully focus and stay in that work mode without wanting to constantly reach for my phone or check my notifications. Even having your phone in sight can distract you. Even if it's on Do Not Disturb mode, if you can see it, you're more likely to want to reach for it and check it to see if you've had any notifications. Sometimes I find Do Not Disturb mode makes me check my phone even more than if it wasn't on Do Not Disturb mode. So I think it's better to just keep it out of sight completely. Set a rule that you're not allowed to use your phone while you're sat at your desk. Create a dedicated workspace that's just for work and nothing else. This helps separate that work from your personal life, even just in your mind. This helps with that separation. Don't get in the habit of working from your bed or from your sofa, because those places are for relaxation. Working from your bed makes it harder to relax and sleep at night, in the same way that using your phone at your desk makes it hard to focus during working hours. Now some tips around your health. Exercise and nutrition are literally game changers when it comes to brain health and your focus and productivity. Physical activity can boost your energy levels, improve your concentration and your focus. I love starting my day with a morning workout, and I really feel like it sets me up for the rest of my day. For me personally, it gets me in the right frame of mind. But that doesn't mean you have to get up and do a workout early morning. If it suits you best in the evening, stick to that. Just make sure you get some movement into your day. And prioritize your nutrition. I'm so passionate about food and health and how food can really support our physical and mental health. There's growing research into the evidence of food on brain health, and I'll link the studies below, but there are many foods that can aid in our memory and concentration levels. For example, in trials, people given berry-based supplements, either frozen, concentrate, beverage or powder, experienced improved memory, processing speed and accuracy on attention tasks. And cranberries, for example, can also promote cognitive function. A small trial also found that they improved memory of everyday events and neural functioning in older adults. Cocoa and cocoa-derived products have also been linked to improved memory and thinking skills in a number of human trials. And I'm a big lover of chocolate, so this is great news for me. By incorporating brain-boosting foods like berries, citrus fruits, dark chocolate, nuts, eggs, avocado, salmon, olive oil, turmeric, all into your diet, you can enhance your memory, focus, and concentration. It's also a good idea to avoid sugary processed foods, which can lead to brain fog and energy crashes. And of course, make sure you're staying hydrated. Dehydration can reduce mental energy and impair memory. And now lastly, let's talk about your evening routine. I want you to try and establish a tech-free evening routine. I want you to try and wind down and get rid of that constant overstimulation that we face every day in our lives. Allow yourself some time in the evening to just switch off. Take time away from your social media, switch off your devices roughly an hour before going to bed. Dim the lights and prepare your body for sleep. For me, I like to read or journal. Maybe for you, it could be meditation, listening to calming music, or a gentle evening stretch. Find a routine that works for you, and turn your phone on airplane mode again, ready for the next day. Thank you all for watching. I hope you got something from this video. I hope it helps you be your most productive, healthy self. If you enjoyed, please give it a like, comment, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you'd like to see next.